What's happening, man? This is Chris Gardner. What's the word? Some good stuff, man. You know, my new channel with 6 subscribers who are all my friends, but it's all good, man. You know, I'm trying something new out, and it's gonna be good to see where it goes. I don't even know if this goddamn mic work right now, man. I just got this. I'm trying it out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if this sucker's working. But let me get to it, man. Um, I'm gonna talk to y'all about the strip club experience I had recently. Now, I've been to a couple strip clubs in my life, but I don't have a lot of experience with strip clubs, man. You know, the strip club, going to strip clubs always seemed dumb to me, man, because sitting up staring at naked women and getting lap dances and having them rub all on you, and I can't do nothing with them, just never seemed enticing to me, man. It just seemed like a tease, right? So recently my homegirl, man, she hit me up. You know, it's a strange thing, man, where straight women like going to strip clubs more than dudes sometimes. Besides this phone, uh, strip clubs. I mean, women like going to strip clubs more than dudes sometimes, man. So my homegirl invited me to the strip club, you know, to hang out with a group of people. I'm like, yeah, I go kick it, whatever. So I pull up to the strip club that night, and I wasn't planning on spending no money, man. Uh, I grabbed me a stack of ones just to, just to pay the working women a little bit. You know what I mean? Just to be courteous and polite. But I wasn't planning on going in here spending no money, man, on lap dances and drinks and making it rain and all that. Just just have some ones just to have something on me. So I'm in there, man. We in there kicking it, right? And there's strippers of all races in there. There's white girls, Hispanic girls, da da da. I think it was like 2 black girls, and all my friends I was with, they was all Hispanic, and it was one mixed girl. I think she was black and white or something like that. So I'm kicking it, and one of the black strippers comes up to me, and she starts making conversation. Whatever. I'm not planning on doing nothing. I'm open to it. I know she working, trying to get her money, trying to fill it out, what I'm about, where I'm trying to go, what I'm trying to do. And we start chopping it up. Whatever. Now, a little detour to get to the point I'm trying to make. Um, as y'all know, I'm an actor as well, right? And acting is basically you being honest under pretend circumstances. So even though the circumstances ain't real, you make them real to you, right? So that the emotions you feeling, the responses you giving are genuine, right? So I started noticing, man, we was chopping it up, and it was a cool conversation. She was real mellow. It was real relaxed, and at certain little things she started doing, thought started to affect me, right? So even though this woman is working, and it's somewhat of, I mean, I don't know if she's enjoying this or not. I don't know if she's enjoying it, genuinely enjoying the interaction, and she getting money, trying to get money, or if it's just straight money. It could be both, could be one. I don't know. So my bad, something's going on in there. So she certain little things she was doing started to affect me, right? So for example, when dudes are sitting down and they talk, they kind of sit, they kind of sit facing away from each other, They kind of like when they sit down, dudes interact like this, or diagonal like this, right? But when women interact and listen to you, they put their whole body into it typically. So as we was talking, man, she turned her entire body towards me, right? And that had an effect on me, like a positive effect. I'm like, oh, she's completely listening and giving me her undivided attention. Now, once again, this is performative, and I understand she's working, and she knows what she's doing. So she turns her whole body towards me, making this eye contact. But like acting, even though this was a performative thing, it still felt good for her to do that and give me that attention and give me that intimacy. You know what I'm saying? So we just, chopping it up. We having casual conversation about me, about her, and so forth. And I'm starting realizing, man, she giving me all this attention, all this intimacy, eye contact, the body language. So even though in my back of my mind, I know she's working right now, but I'm still enjoying this interaction, right? Despite the fact that it's performative, or not. Maybe she's being genuine and she's really into it. But regardless, she's doing all this to, get me to get a lap dance to get paid. So we chopping it up, and she eventually says, so do you want to dance? And then she goes, I see you with your friends and stuff like that. I want to take you away from your friends, So the fact that she wasn't pushy about it, she wasn't, oh, come on, let's get a dance, or come on, come on, come on. She wasn't pushy about it. She was polite. She gave me some space to make a decision, so that if I said yeah, it would be because I genuinely wanted one, and not because I felt pressured into it. So I was like, you know what? I didn't come here for this, but you know what? Yeah, I would like a dance, right? So I said, it'd be cool, man. So we walk on over to, where you pay, and I'm looking at the prices. And like I said, I don't go to the strip club like that. You know what I'm saying? I went to a strip club in Tijuana sometime. I went to a strip club in Tijuana one time. No, I didn't get a whore that night. But, that's a different country. So it was real cheap, man. But I'm like, this is a strip club in Los Angeles. So it might be more expensive, man. It's like, man, it's crazy prices, man. It was a bunch of crazy prices, man. But I said, screw it, man. It was $80 for 10 minutes, right? Now, I was on a good money week. That was a good money week. So I could splurge a little bit, have some fun, have some experiences, and not feel bad about it. So I'm like, screw it, man. I paid the $80, and also the ATM fee had a surcharge, so I had to pay that little fee. So I paid $80 something. So she took me to the little the little lap dance booth. And she started giving me a lap dance. It was a good lap dance, man. It was a real good lap dance, man. She performed very well. She was making the butt clap. She was rubbing all up on me. Play with a butthole, play with a vagina, play with the titties. Got to suck on them a little bit. It was a real good lap dance, man. It was a good lap dance, dude. So, and I think she let me. I think we definitely went over 10 minutes. We definitely went over 10 minutes. So at the end of it, I'm like, okay, this woman performed very well tonight, right? So I tipped her $20, man. So I spent $100 something basically for a lap dance. And when I left, said goodbye to all my friends, got up out of there. I strangely felt satisfied. Because in my mind, I've always thought to myself, man, I ain't going to no damn strip club, leave with blue balls and horny because I've been looking at these naked women dance and had these naked girls dancing all over me. I'm not going to do that to myself. That's just a tease. But I realized I left that night. I experienced some intimacy, and her body was warm too. When I was touching on her, her body was warm, man. So I experienced this, this warm body grabbing on me that I got to touch on, right? And I left that night feeling satisfied. I didn't feel like I wasted my money. So then it hit me, man. And then it made me realize that in this society, men, we programmed with, you know, sex, 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 sex. If I'm spending time with you, I want to have sex. If I'm, sex, 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 gotta have sex, gotta have sex, gotta smash, gotta smash, gotta smash. But I realized, man, oftentimes, don't get me wrong, I want the sex too. But oftentimes, the main thing we really want is a little bit of intimacy, man. But in the man's brain, that intimacy always has to come with sex, typically, right? Because I realized I was satisfied that night because of the intimacy in that warm ass body that was on me. And that was good. I didn't have blue balls. I wasn't hella horny. I was all right. And that was wild. So oftentimes on this search for sex and to smash everything, all we're looking for is some soft, warm, comfortable, open ass intimacy. And if some sex come with it too, cool. So that was a real eye opener for me, man. And it made me realize why, oftentimes lonely dudes will frequent the strip club, right? Or maybe I'm saying lonely, but I'm not gonna put that on everybody. Maybe not even lonely. Maybe just they genuinely enjoy it. You know what I mean? Or dudes who, got a regular stripper they come see, or dudes who got an escort that they see on a regular basis. It's just the openness, the intimacy, the warmth. Even though even though this woman is working. Wow. That's crazy, man. So that really opened up for me, man. How whether dude is single or whether dude is in an unhappy marriage, man, just to get away. They go see some stripper or some prostitute or escort, and they get to be comfortable, just talk, not be judged, experience that that undivided attention, that warm ass body, and then obviously the sex on top of that, if that's what the situation is. But the situation might not be that, because you hear about sometimes you hear these women talk about how sometimes men just want to talk. They just pay these women to talk. I heard a long time ago in Japan they have like these cuddle. I don't know the proper term for them. These cuddle brothels where dudes just go to cuddle, right? Because they just want to feel some intimacy, man. So at the root of dudes wanting sex, a lot of times it's really just the intimacy that's more important, and the sex is like, cool, I got that off. You know what I'm saying? That was very eye opening for me, man. So yeah, wow. Like I said, I don't think I'm about to, not saying I'm about to turn into a regular strip club goer. You know what I mean? But that experience definitely opened my eyes to a lot, man. So yeah, I know I only got 6 subscribers, but yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about that in the comments, man. Also follow my main page, man. I know I'm a comedian and an actor too, man. Just follow my main page, man. Chris Gardner Funnies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we out. Huh.